it's an exciting place, an important place. It is the place where the tabernacle once was. It's a place of great biblical history. And so it is not lost on me that this is a sacred spot here in Israel. And the setting is beautiful. And it is one that I'm personally happy that we've had our event here tonight, and hope that it'll bring some attention to this wonderful piece of history and the wonderful preservation of this part, really, of history for people of faith.
Governor Huckabee, you're running for the presidency of the United States. And
thanks for reminding me. I've got a lot to do about that.
Thank you, Governor. What are your plans for the so-called territories?
Yaakov, I've recognized Judea and Samaria as part of Israel, and I believe that it's most important that we realize that there are more Jews living in Judea and Samaria than most people ever realize, and that those numbers are significant. It's an important part of the security of Israel, and so I'm not in the least concerned about coming to any part of Judea and Samaria.
You made a very controversial statement about the Iranian policy of Mr. Obama. I quote what you said in a television program. The president will take the Israelis and march them to the oven. Do you
Yes.
regret making this statement?
Absolutely not.
Not?
It was the Iranians who invoked the imagery and the very word Holocaust. They have said that they have developed missiles that will deliver Israel to the Holocaust. Those are their words. Israeli officials regularly remind the people of Israel and the people of the world that the Iranians' intent is to wipe Israel off the face of the map. And as an American, I'm concerned that the second thing that the Iranians threaten, and have for 36 years, is that they will bring death to America. A chant that they made even as they were negotiating. There is a certain perception that my comments were incredibly controversial. But the very night that those comments became public, I was in the home of a Jewish doctor in New York who was hosting a fundraiser for me. There were 7 or 8 Holocaust survivors who came up to me and hugged me, thanked me for my comments. There were a number of rabbis there. The Zionist Organization of America, the ZOA, which is the oldest and one of the most respected organizations that is pro-Israel, prepared a very incredibly powerful and supportive comment through its executive president, Morton Klein, supporting my comments. I've had similar affirmation from the Friends of Likud and from many Jewish leaders. So I regret nothing. My regret is that the United States is entering into what is an incredibly dangerous agreement with a group of terrorists. We've essentially surrendered and raised the white flag to a terrorist state, and for reasons that are inexplicable to me. Yes?
Yeah, most of your, the other Republican candidates are stumping in Iowa or New Hampshire. I'm wondering, what does it say about your candidacy that you're here, and do you think the other Republican candidates should follow you here?
I wish that every candidate, Republican or Democrat, would come to Israel. One, to show solidarity with the country that most reflects a mirror image of the American spirit, and also to show solidarity with the Israeli people, and to show their extreme disgust with any deal with Iran.
But what I meant was coming here to Shiloh, to the West Bank, to a settlement.
Sure.
If you could address that, the question to that.
Once again, I would think that if you're going to visit Israel, you should visit all of Israel, and that would include Judea and Samaria.
All right. Can I answer all other questions tomorrow at 3 o'clock?
Okay.
Thank you for coming.